Liver King here. I got 1 pound of delicious raw liver right in front of me because liver is king. Here we go. My intestines are shattered. I do enemas every day to take a. I have to lay down on the ground with the fetal position with my legs to the left to actually go to the bathroom. Yes, I've seen everything that's been happening with the Liver King recently. This is someone that I've talked about over the years, and recently it's pretty clear something has happened to his mental. It's downright sad and scary actually. He got arrested like 2 days ago now for making terroristic threats against Joe Rogan, even going so far as to travel to Austin seemingly with the sole purpose of attacking him, or in his words challenging him and fighting him honorably. Liver King, the man who dubbed himself the Raw Liver King, a symbol of primal strength, once left the world in awe. With a chiseled physique, videos of him devouring raw liver and bull testicles like snacks, and claims of being steroid-free, just living like our ancestors, he became a million-view internet sensation. Millions believed him, ditching sofas and fast food to return to a caveman lifestyle, embracing his preached 9 ancestral tenets. But it was all a brazen lie. Leaked emails exposed Liver King spending hundreds of thousands monthly on steroids, while his belligerent threats to attack Joe Rogan painted him as a delusional maniac. Scandal after scandal piled up, shattering his aura. Liver King single-handedly demolished the image he built, stubbornly refusing to correct course and spiraling deeper into self-destruction. From an unknown to a global star, only to plummet into despised obscurity. Who is Liver King really? A true believer in the primal lifestyle, or just a fraud pretending to live clean to fleece the masses? Brian Johnson began his journey as Liver King around 2021 with his first social media videos promoting an extreme ancestral lifestyle. He claimed to fully embody 9 ancestral tenets: eating raw organ meats, grueling workouts, direct nature exposure, sleeping on hard floors, and rejecting modern conveniences. His shocking videos devouring raw liver, heart, and even bull testicles with the ferocious demeanor of a prehistoric warrior captivated audiences. Crucially, Liver King repeatedly insisted his massive muscular physique was entirely natural, free of any intervention. I don't touch this stuff. I've never done this stuff. I'm not going to do this stuff. What's this? What stuff? The ass full of steroids that he talks about. You've never taken steroids? Never taken steroids. I've never done peds other than prioritize, execute, and dominate in life. This caveman persona quickly turned Johnson into a global phenomenon. In under 2 years, he amassed millions of followers on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. His natural body claim not only sparked curiosity, but tapped into a deep desire among millions of young men to achieve a strong, healthy physique without relying on chemicals or industrial supplements. At the time, Liver King was seen as an inspiring alternative to the traditional gym and fitness model. Pancreas, which is usually tough because of the consistency, right? Then you have heart, which is really delicious and mild, but you have elastin in there and a lot of collagen. You get that connective tissue. It's like gum. You're going to be chewing that all day. And you probably know that this one is testicle, like you said, really mild, almost like a scallop or something. And then this is a king. This is liver right here. This was filtering blood just this morning. So it's actually really fresh. So, this morning, this stuff is really fresh. A major milestone came with the launch of Ancestral Supplements, a line of dried animal organ-based supplements like liver, heart, and bone marrow. With estimated annual revenue exceeding $100 million, the company not only generated massive profits, but also proved the allure of the Liver King brand. He built a loyal primals community, people eager to change their habits, eat raw liver, and buy his products to embrace the primal lifestyle he preached. At his peak, Johnson boasted over 6 million TikTok followers, 2.9 million on Instagram, and 1 million on YouTube. Each post reinforced his ancestral warrior image, emphasizing his 9 tenets from eat raw meat to fight intense training, while insisting his strength was purely natural. To millions of fans, he wasn't just an influencer, but a leader of a global movement. What fans didn't know then was that this perfect empire was about to crumble with a single leaked email. Right from the moment Liver King rose to fame, suspicions began to surface. His extraordinary success drew not just fans, but also scrutiny from fitness industry experts. Joe Rogan, One of the world's most influential podcasters repeatedly questioned publicly whether anyone could achieve Johnson's physique solely through raw liver and training. "There's no way he's natural," Rogan said on his podcast, echoing the skepticism of many in the fitness community. Derek from the YouTube channel More Plates, More Dates, an expert on hormones and steroids, also publicly analyzed and declared that Liver King's body was impossible without banned substances. These doubts weren't mere speculation. Medical experts warned that Johnson's raw meat diet wasn't just unscientific, but posed serious health risks from bacterial infections to heart disease. But what captured the public's attention most was the core contradiction. How could someone achieve such an implausible physique with just cow liver and ice base? Faced with mounting accusations, Liver King vehemently and steadfastly denied them. He even produced videos mocking the doubters as a way to deflect. If you don't believe this is possible, then I suggest that you take that self-limiting belief, you put that in a box, and you bury that next to all your embarrassing, and don't open your mouth about it. Let that live with you. Don't let that live with somebody else, because the highest and most dominant form that we have to express is in front of us, right? You hear people talk about peeing the early 20s. I'm 45. If you look at Brian, this is Liver King at 45. You look at Brian Johnson at 20, Liver King's going to that guy. I believe that it'll probably eat his testicles, too. Yeah. So this whole thing started out in medical necessity with my boys, right? And then it evolved to first principle thinking. And then it evolved to, oh my God, if my kids were this sick, imagine how many kids could be saved if we can get this message out. And so we expanded upon the message. It wasn't just ancestral eating. It's ancestral living. This confidence, rather than quelling suspicion, only fueled the debate. Many viewers grew uncomfortable, with some feeling outright insulted. Does he think we're idiots? One Reddit commenter wrote, "A body like that at 50 without anything? Who buys that?" Johnson's repeated denials didn't soothe doubts. They intensified them. Some loyal fans defended him, arguing that such a physique is totally achievable naturally. But the broader audience began to split, with heated arguments erupting across social media. Liver King, perhaps realizing the criticism wouldn't fade, continued to ignore and deny every allegation, hoping his fame and charisma would be enough to silence the skeptics. But as we'll see, this stubbornness laid the groundwork for the even greater fall to come.